introduction. I'll be speaking in English. As he said, I'm the coordinator for the Forest Communicators Network. Allow me during these 10 minutes to introduce you to the communication and the communicators in the forest sector.
Taking the European Communicators Network as a model. The workshops also provided training on the use of communication tools and techniques, which would improve the network's abilities to disseminate information on forests and forestry, as well as provide meaningful communications capacity building on a regional and local level. By 2014, the following networks had been created: a South America network, a Central America network, an Asia network, and an Anglophone as well as a Francophone Africa network. The establishment of a further communicators network for the Mediterranean region and Near East took place in May 2014. The benefits of these regional forest communications workshops are already becoming apparent. The individual networks have implemented new communication tools and make wide use of social media channels like Facebook and Google+, in order to stay in touch and coordinate communication initiatives on a regional level. In order to fully realize the potential of the networks, the logical next step was to establish a global coordination group to provide them with the capacity to communicate and coordinate their efforts on a global level. It is hoped this structure will provide a truly effective platform for global collaboration on forestry issues, driven by regional stakeholders to ensure that forestry issues continue to be highly visible at local, regional, and global level.
So as you already know, there are like 7 networks in the world, and the recent one is the one in the Mediterranean area and the Near East. And it includes, of course, European Communicators Network. And we have been learning a lot from their experience in this area too. Now, who we are as people in the Communicators Network, we're all kind of stakeholders that are related to the communication and to the forest in a way or another. As you know, when you talk about communication, it's about social media and social media platforms. And this has been defined that it's an application that generates information through creation or exchanging of user-generated, actually, information. And that's where our intervention is going to be like an added value to the forest itself. Because when we talk about foresters, we always talk about people that probably they're only involved in communication with the forest itself, but never with other stakeholders. And that's a way where we can, as communicators in the forest, generate new types of tools to communicate with the other stakeholders. Why this is going to happen? It's because we're going to provide a platform that is going to be flexible in terms of its boundaries to generate information, engage the people in more interactive ways. And of course, it's going to be a multi-way of communication, which is very much appreciated when you talk about social media compared to the traditional media platforms we have. When it comes to what we offer also, it's about improving public engagement and the active citizenship of people that are involved in the forest itself, especially the communities that are neighboring it. And of course, we talk about behavioral change when we talk about proactiveness in terms of developing new ways and sharing information and practices. The priority key audience people that we would like to communicate with are all other people coming from public sector, from different institutions, communicators of different sectors, of course, that could be in a way influencing our own policy or strategy, of course. What's the objective of the network? Among developing this kind of platform of communication, we would like to increase the awareness on the forest itself and its importance, especially the forest goods and services that it is providing to the people, the importance of timber and other sustainable products that we can also develop in the forest itself. Who can take part in this network? The network is open to individuals from different backgrounds, coming from the private sector, from the public sector, from different networks, creating synergies with other networks, of course, and this is very important. How to do this? I will leave it to Pilar.
Thank you very much. I continue in English. So the idea of this is bringing people that has knowledge to share, but people that wants to learn too, because we all work in the forest sector, but maybe we are interested in other sectors that can be interact with us. And the idea is to help each other to better communicate, not only between us, but with others. So we have several tools. This is an example of some of them. We began with a Facebook group because it's very easy and fast, and in some countries, like the easiest way of communication and sharing knowledge with people. And we are already more than 130. Okay, it's not much people compared to other groups, but it's been launched just 2 months ago, and we done it, from 15 countries. So it's and a lot of information that's coming there about the activities in forestry in Iran, for example, that we didn't know about them, for national parks and those kind of issues. We have a LinkedIn group where you can join us. By now it's not very active because we are been working in the terms of reference of the network, but we want to work from this month in development of the working plan. What are we gonna do from now on that we are already more than 150 people around the Mediterranean from more than 15 countries interested about these issues. And a Google group where we began to exchange knowledge at the beginning and working on the terms of reference and begin to share information. For example, you can see there about the World Forestry Congress or all the newsletters about the different institutions working on forests in the Mediterranean. It's a way of taking our information further. For example, we're going to give support for the 4th Mediterranean Forest Week, for that the information that come before and the conclusions of this week can reach as much people and institutions and governments as possible. And to join us is just to click in this link or scan the QR code. We'll send you to an inscription form where you can put your contact information, and we'll keep you updated with the next activities, and you can help us to construct this initiative for learning each other about forest communication. Thank you very much.
Merci Patricia et Pilar. Donc on peut espérer demain qu'il y ait au moins 200 personnes membres du groupe de Facebook des communicateurs forestiers méditerranéens. On compte sur vous.